there is at least something in my head. Welcome back to Galacticare.
We've been commissioned to help out at the Far Star Station, where Visage farmers grow food for underprivileged worlds. But due to the eccentricities of the Visage language, I haven't the foggiest clue what we'll actually be doing.
Alright, at the last episode we did some train level. Now, we're gonna be somehow helping a farm. Not quite sure how that's gonna work. We're a hospital, but it is for charity. They help underprivileged worlds, I think it said. Underfed worlds.
Director,
Big
what a delightful
pharma.
day and/or night in which to see you. I've had a moment to check our itinerary, and while a few farmers are laden with photonymph parasites, I'm not quite seeing the emergency we were warned about.
Hello and great tragedy forever. Many friends lost already. Many others at the limits of time. Pleased to work, so their world lines stretch in our company.
I see. Yes. Well, let's see about these parasites and figure out the rest as we go, I suppose. Mr. Ryan has been working on a means of detaching various kinds of parasitic blighters.
Alright, let's guess how this works. If it's not the centrifuge or the gun, both of which would make sense. Maybe it's some kind of... We've already had
The dossier on
lasers.
parasitology is ready for you, Director.
Shush, I'm thinking. I'm trying to imagine how I would do it. Let's go with like as these guys, but they go inside the body.
Hey, Director! Parasitology has been in the works for a while, and it's finally time to ship it. There are still a couple of issues with the doctopus misreading the subject's gut biome as a threat, and temporarily removing their digestive system. But we can iron that out later. Hope it helps. Try not to look it in the eyes.
The doctopus? Is that what they called it? There's a doctor in there.
I've suggested for months now that we should charge double for parasitized patients, but that's apparently considered grossly inhumane. Regardless, Mr. Ryan also requests that we store the photonymphs we extract. For what reason, I'm simply not sure.
It's a terrifying looking machine, I'll be honest. It's like, there's so many rooms now to like build at the very beginning. I think I built one of each. Now, where shall the staff go? I'm gonna build them this room. Alright, I think, yeah, I'm out of money. Oh, well I can place a couple, I can place a vending machine. I can definitely place a bench. I should make our people a little happier. A human brain model. The scale is probably a little generous. Yeah, I think so. It looks a bit big. Okay, that's probably good. And then we need to hire some doctors. Well, let's hire the consultants, because they're both pretty effective. And we're gonna hire Sock Coconut, obviously. I'm in debt. Alright, we are done
Director, I'm afraid
hiring.
we have gone into debt.
Yeah, let's
Right you
open.
are. We're opening the hospital now.
We have 3
It
doctors.
dilates that life may happen further. Big kisses to you.
I have the inclination to report our client to SR.
What's SR Heal?
Sapient Resources, maybe. Their job is to look after the company's bottom line while manipulating employees into false comfort. Not to worry, you don't qualify for their services. Our first patients have just slopped in, carrying their own glowy little passengers. Amongst these first patients are some Visage.
These Visage. Interesting. Oh, I clicked on a bug, got us out of debt. If only that
Plenty
worked
to
in
learn
real
about
life.
the Visage.
Ah, the Visage! Most species have a hard time understanding their peculiar minds and visual language. But if you hang around them long enough, you'll just start to get it. They love windows and they love toilets. Windows, presumably, because they get to stare into the void with their luxurious eyes. And toilets? Well, we don't really know. They don't eat, so our best guess is that they just enjoy the lavatorial vibes.
You know, me too. I enjoy the vibes too. I'll put it there. Oh, we should have one of those. I'm gonna guess into debt again just by thinking of things we need. Right, they want windows, I want windows. Let's go. Let's place some windows. I'm in debt again. I need another bug.
Director, your credit account is emptier than your head.
Look, there's not much in there, so that's an impressive feat. And it better be emptier, because it's negative empty. There is at least something in my head. I hope. Come on, bug. Bug or treatments, please. I never saw that before. He just burns away the garbage. I love it. We're out of debt again. See, I know how to manage a hospital. We need more doctors. Like, we have a lot, mostly diagnostics, but still, we only have 3 doctors. So we can only have like 2. Yeah, we need one more doctor. Instead, I bought a toilet. Come on, guys. Make Papa some money. I want to hire Charlie Designer. Is there a fast forward mode? There is. I hadn't seen it before. I also kind of want Dave. The whistling friend. We need him. I want the whistling friend. Oh, we are going into debt in 70 seconds. Maybe I won't be hiring
And a
him.
joy for their life now, which is now saved forever by you. And now they cannot die forever.
Director, I fear we might have somewhat oversold the effectiveness of our treatments.
Look, it's the fountain of youth, guys. That's all we've given them. The fountain of youth, right? Isn't that what we're selling? So they can never die now that we've removed the parasites. We aren't going into debt. I managed to make it. Oh, by a lot. I clicked on a bug. It wasn't just the bug that saved us, though. Oh, it is just the bug that saved us. The bug was worth over 2,000, so the bug saved us. Which is embarrassing as it is true. I think, yeah, we still need more doctors. Hello, Mr. Boulder. I know that says Cleese. I want to say cheese and magma. Oh, but Jack Coconut. I think we have your brother here. Different species, I think. But you know, we can pretend. We are slowly working through our backlog in diagnostics, and we're slowly gaining it everywhere else, which is good because we now
Friends with
have
mittens cured now, their pain removed. Blessings to you, and small presents afforded now.
presents for me. Oh, thank you, bug. See, they're 100, so I definitely would have gone in debt. A hollow dock.
The large friends yet still ache with urgency for ape healing. Please immediately do the healing.
Yes, the large friends. Yes, we'll make sure to see to that pronto. Director, I don't know what we're doing here, and I'm starting to panic. Book us tickets on a tanky liner, just in case we need to abandon the proverbial ship.
Alright, we're starting to do better. I built another diagnostics room. I don't think we have enough doctors.
We've got an incoming transmission from Ms. Orion. Something about these parasites we've encountered.
Their judge. Hiring them. The mindful judge?
Great job so
The
far,
yellow
Director.
judges.
The photo nymphs that have been extracted from those patients, we're gonna use them to make some photo fertilizer. Here, we'll give you the details.
I will. Yes, of course I will. Director, according to these schematics, the photonymphs need to be loaded into canisters by our wonderful parasitology demons. Once the canisters are adequately prepared, they'll be dispatched down to the farm to achieve rejuvenation of the vegetables. I'm not entirely clear how, but that's the plan. Given the large volume of incoming canisters, you may want to prioritize them in specific rooms. You can use this to keep canisters to a specific part of the hospital, or just generally make them feel more important.
Yeah, we're creating another one then. This one will prioritize canisters. Ooh. Alright. Look at all those canisters go.
Our first batch of photo fertilizer is away. Its juices will hopefully nourish these odd vegetables back to health.
They are giant vegetables though. Like, that's a carrot? What's going on the planet below?
Heel, the fertilizer stuff is working. The veggies are looking way, way better. Also, I think I heard one of the canisters reading out nuclear codes while they were on their way to the ambulance.
Oh, I'm sure they're for a country which no longer exists. Nothing to be concerned about, Maddie.
Are you sure?
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest, that's not a concern? Or that's not a worry? Instructions unclear. Let's open this area. We need another boning chamber. So even though like it's not as clear as the transit one, we have teleporters now. So I can prioritize, not prioritize, but I can send them to further places faster. So this will be the diagnostics area and we'll expand into treatment areas. I just realized they come in from here. I'm forced them to walk all the way over there for time. Like, actually, we can easily fix that to some degree. The second set of receptions.
Harvested.
Heel,
Yes, Smitty.
why do you keep sending me messages that say increase hostility weights?
I'm making experimental updates to your AI.
Is that normal?
Yes, Smitty. With the overhauls your network has had over the last decade, it's like a bowl of spaghetti in there. Don't worry, I'll sort you out.
We're fixing Medi. Okay.
Director, some of the veggies came loose from the farm and are heading straight for us.
Not at all the case, Smitty. They're simply growing larger on account of our director's immaculate performance. Well, we've taken significant structural damage from the impact of tractor-sized tomatoes. Egg on my face, I suppose.
Yep, because you just said that wasn't gonna happen. And you were wrong, Heel.
Smitty, did you read the magazine I sent you?
I'm not really interested in tractors, Heel.
Nonsense. Good grief, that torque they're getting these days.
Brave engine which spins very strongly now. The hauling happens with great efficiency now. And joy for drivers. Their loud horns also.
Oh, yes. Precisely, the horns. Well, I'll be a fellow enthusiast. I shall contact you directly.
I don't know what that meant. We got a critter lure?
Fast claps for you. Bestowing now the critter lure. For then to placing. Critter's approach to its song for trivial collection.
Interesting. Can I combine it with a critter destroyer?
Blessings upon tractor understander. A magazine provided and returned, gently folded and known now.
Ah, the magazine. Oh, I plenty of editions. There was a particularly interesting design for an injection pump in January's release, which...
Claps for device knowledge provided. We must attend to non-tractor matters forever now.
Ah. Yes.
Forever.
Of course. Best of luck to you, Medi. I think the alien just ghosted me.
They're not a ghost, Heel. They're a mollusk.
Sometimes you read them and you're like, yeah, what they're saying makes sense. And other times you read them and you're like, I don't know what they're saying. Oh, that's cool. So it does at least do the good ones. Cool. I can just
See you later, Galacticare.
go here.
Their
and get them
roots is
all.
on the buzzer for you, Director. Something about a bloating issue. As I have come to expect, the details are rather unclear.
We request ape help with Visage private problems. Our roots must perform the divergence, and our progeny wait in the world lines, delayed too long. Mollusk brain help, and then vibrations happen.
I'm afraid I'm rather at a loss, Director.
Heel, I think they're saying they want to visit the Dreamarium and then get shaken around in a centrifuge.
Medi, you don't know what those words mean.
Correct for the Medi-Machine mind. Great pain happens now. I arrive soon for and then baby to happen twice.
Everyone has gone utterly mad.
Medi was correct. Ha. So I think what that one was it needs to use the bathroom. As to how the Dreamorium and the centrifuge are going to help with that, your guess is as good as mine. But that's what I think was happening.
Divergence withheld. Please to neuron separation, and then good vibrations.
Yes, I'm afraid I have little experience with the Visage life cycle. I'll ask Medi if he can find some soothing drinks for you.
And thanking you.
Okay. I mean, we might as well just build
Claps for
more.
clam friend assistance. Has re-separated proto-minds. We ache for release of small visage now. Request shaking. Request shaking. Please shake the baby now. Request apes to shake the
Baby. Why is there a baby involved? That is my question. Where is the baby coming from? Oh, that's why they keep going here. There's a laser surgery.
A relief provided and anxiety is at the loss. Thank you for the new lines, which only now become possible now from you. The team self-sipping to farm, returning now and to help.
A farewell to you now, briefly as strangers. To know you again with differences in time someday. Recovered now from catastrophe as friend to Galacticare. Grateful for them. Dr. Cora Orion, to whom speaking would happen well.
Yes, as you say.
I don't know, but we're gonna hire Root, Silt, and Link, as well as this dancer and Jack. We got Silt again. That's a sign.
To join to Galacticare now. To work in gratitude for
we have a new
visage
consultant.
and visage healing. Experience developed, shared with us unconsciously. Affected by mood, by thought. All feelings shared in joy and suffering.
That literally says he's been 47 seconds alive. He was a newborn before this. So there's that.
We'll prepare to perform Galacticare health operation. Grateful for you.
And now he works for us. The consultants leveled up. I don't know what to do with that. Alright, we need more skin labs. And boning chamber. Alright, it's time to move things
Director,
along.
I've received another update from Ms. Orion's research on the blight which has struck the farm. Based on her models, we can produce 2 distinct products, and this new one will require bones as an ingredient.
Of course it will. I can't prioritize canisters in this one? Weird. Anyways. Oh, we need to hire Anxious Idea. Alright, well, I think... No, we can't fit our skin lab in here.
I saw a photo nymph floating around, and it made me really mad for some reason. Did you change something?
No, Betty, nothing at all to worry about. Besides, the photonymphs are utterly harmless unless ingested. Consider them our friends. Director, I may have accidentally revived Medi's wartime programming. Additionally, it seems a recent shipment of cork was infested with photonymphs. They've bred in the cans and their offspring are now floating about. You can collect them to add them to our stockpile.
Interesting. There's a lot of them around there.
Tiny enemies arrive for you now with deep
Tiny enemies.
with regret.
The racism is necessary.
I'm sure that something merely got lost in translation, Director.
The racism is necessary. So it seems like the vomit tongues are often here. We will come in. So,
Happy tidings to friend Orion, visage known. Gift of fondness and for your brain. Liquid vegetables provided to you now. Perform shaking before provided to mouth aperture.
I had no idea that was you. That's very kind. Fast claps for you. I think that's how it goes. Director, I should have probably analyzed this before I drank it, but I think I've just ingested an immense dose of a very potent hallucinogen.
For your brain, then more like visage brain becoming. Gladly for you.
I've made a terrible mistake.
yeah, you need to come to the Drumarium from what you're healing? I don't know. Somewhere. I'm sure the hospital can help you in some capacity. Ooh, Crunch, Rumble, Reef. These are excellent doctors that I'm hiring. Maple. And another Jack.
Director, I think I've identified the tiny enemies in question. A large group of parasitized patients have arrived, and they're infested with more than just photonymphs. Our parasitology machines will be rather busy.
Your good works happen, and smiling happens thereafter. With apologies apologies for friend Cora, whose mind struggles with its newness.
Well, it's a good thing I've built out more.
Great job with the fertilizer so far, Director. Jazz hands shaking now. Hey, is the hospital crooked? I can't see straight lines. I'm going to take something for the nausea and sit in the shower for regeneration occurrence.
I think she's not doing well.
Hi, Director. I hope you're real. The fertilizer can be boosted by shaking. Centrifuge shaking. Everything ought to be shaken. Milkshakes, thick shakes, fruit juice, coffee, maximetaphine, ayahuasca. It's
Our
all
agent.
better shaken.
I don't know what she's talking about. And a mindful victim. Tango. Slab.
Director, I don't know how to explain this, but every time I fix a vending machine, it tastes like tractors.
I'll take this one, Director. Mary, I've been borrowing some of your cycles to process a design for the most powerful traction engine possible. Your mild synesthesia is perfectly normal.
Okay, if you say so.
It doesn't sound so normal. And I think Medi doesn't think so either.
Galacticare, I'm off for a spot of cheese. Great range of sickness now expressed in the bed flesh of space friends. They come to you for medical taps and death is then avoided.
Well, this is odd. It looks like the next wave of patients have been involved in an industrial accident, rather similar to what affected Dorian Salazar's workers back during your orientation. I don't suppose it's out of the question that he could be involved in the farm's trouble somehow. I'll do some digging, Director.
I don't remember that.
Heal?
Yes, ma'am.
200 Leonard Moons within hospital now.
Not that I can see, ma'am.
Vegetable rejuvenation?
That's all going rather well. It seems your knack for chemistry prevails again, Miss Orion.
Lettuce is libertarian. Figs are fascist.
Yes, quite so, ma'am. I do enjoy a fine bit of alliteration. We're doomed.
Yep, she's gone a little crazy. She's gone off her rocker. And this is a woman who used a flamethrower to heal people.
Director, we've been visited by electromagnetic pests. Unless taken care of, they'll make mincemeat of our precious canisters. They also seem to have Salazar printed on them. Just a moment.
Mushy mushy, butler boy. For what reason are you, underprivileged?
Stole my line. We have some EM pests here, and they just so happen to have your branding on them.
Listen well, you silicon trollop. If a peasant prints my name on our secret space weapons over my comments on the topology of his mother, he'll be going in the device. Now, I have a jacuzzi to break in. Goodbye.
Well, I'm happy to take that as a formal confession if you are, Director.
So, should I blast them?
Yes, ready. Kill.
Medi's in war protocol and was just told to kill.
I just zapped one of those electropests and I think I got a flashback to something really, really bad happening. Is that normal?
Oh, that's simply a scene from a hollow film I watched recently. I've been experimenting with uploading my experiences to you. Nothing to fear.
Oh, okay. Sounds normal. Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. The patients with industrial injuries are arriving now. I asked Ms. Orion to have a cursory glance at the chemical signatures of our patients' coatings, but, well...
Dancing boy Salazar, playing checkers with void gods. He moseys towards his termination.
Quite. Not much luck, I'm afraid, Director.
Accomplishments in both the past and the future. Farm recovery progression is juicy. A button for you. Things are no longer real. The deep being appreciates your fertilizer work. Big veg for helping many people soon. Carrots are communists.
Are they? Carrots are communists. Interesting.
Incoming vegetables provided for all and joyous now. Respectfully embracing you as a not required.
With appreciation for Visage, requesting now Visage help with devil elimination.
Consider peacefully a light vegetable growing large. The joy provided for gazing, and thereafter mouthful.
Carrots are communists.
Yes, and also consider reduction of Visage gift intensity with GABA agonist with care for you.
Heel, you told me to try practicing with my anti-personnel net, but I don't think I have one of those.
I'm sure you'll get there, my lad. It's either that or you'll be driven along a maddening crusade to manifest a part of yourself which doesn't actually exist. Win-win, really. Welcome to consciousness. Oh, and stay on top of the electromagnetic pests. Don't let them touch our canisters.
Kill target confirmed.
Splendid.
Oh no. There we go.
Director, for concern having. Visage incorrect. The dark agent rushes for me. Crushed space in the wake. Escaping to black hole now. To sever all light cones and die forever.
Let's not do that.
Unnecessary retreat, enemy spirit contained in the great mind. Only ghosts now. No fear being had within you now.
Director, I don't mean to alarm you, but I've rather lost control of the situation between our client and CEO. As a precaution against what I expect to happen in this abrupt hysteria about what I can only presume is Satan, I've locked down Mazarian's shuttle codes and have ordered a wellness check.
Good idea. I think it's a bit worse than that, but that's a start.
The farm is throbbing with fresh virile energy.
Ooh.
Our logistics have been exemplary, and I'm considering becoming a gardener. Remarkable work, Director.
How are you?
And joy again. Tentacle hugging happens forever now.
We got some holodocs.
Significant hugs which envelop you forever. Thanks and appreciation then. A new task now, without pain, to use your processes to produce the large vegetables, should you like. And in thanks to you.
Pardon me? Our Visage friend seems to be offering us some kind of vegetable invitation. Vegetation. In vegetation. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually, Director.
Inevitably.
To novel space friends, for the joy of all worlds, and for your machine butler, a new vegetable for you to make big now, and feed those in need.
Good grief, Director. A chance to grow an extraordinarily large vegetable. Living proof of our flawless agricultural supremacy. Well, I'm just about beside myself.
Competition occurs soon.
Oh, it's a competition now?
Achieves a sidestep to capitalism. We celebrate the girth and thereafter feed the needy. Thank you for fastness, such as the blue hedgehog.
The blue hedgehog.
The Visage keeps saying that I'm the spirit has yet unawakened, which is a little creepy to hear over and over.
Well, I don't know how they managed to get access to your comms, Medi, but I'll look into it.
I don't think they did. They said something about speaking directly to the mind.
No, Medi, that can't be right. You're non-sapient. Our security is compromised. Be on the lookout for any suspicious Visage near electrical sockets.
This is a lot of things going on, actually. Oh, it's a credit boost. It doesn't actually make things faster.
The engorgement of the vegetable now. Tremendous vegetable happens imminently.
The vegetable is large.
Delighting us and you, and therefore Visage everywhere. With regret to say these buttons too small.
Disgraced at small buttons. Accommodation should happen that Visage can enjoy buttons gracefully.
Butler listens now with concern. Peace to your mind soon. Thank you for joining Visage Mind category.
Time expiration imminently happens. The synaptic gulf is a bag of cats. Visage mentality inappropriate for human mind containment.
Yes, it does seem like you're having a spot of bother, Mum. Have no fear, the sight of our freakishly large vegetable specimen should cheer you right up.
Time conclusion occurrence occurs now. Grateful for vegetable opportunities firmly taken.
Here's hoping our botanical pals are enthusiastic about their turgid flora.
The largest star and the gold star to you.
We did it.
The
Okay.
largest friend we behold now. Excited spilling of money upon you. Vegetable
there we go.
now for consideration.
We did it.
Considering immediately this vegetable. The gravity well is steep, sensitive tapping upon the vegetable. Grateful
These
for you.
really make it harder, but look at all the money.
Happens compulsively. Many hungry stomachs stretched soon now, inflated with the joy of provided vegetable. Claps for you and machine butler.
Well, isn't that just delightful? I suppose that's us done then. A good spot of farming, the development and synthesis of incredibly potent fertilizers, awful glowing parasites. Quite an interesting day overall. Ms. Orion is going through a significant detox and should be back to her normal self in short order.
Thankful for robotic friends. Please cancel supercomputer orders for organic life integration.
Oh, not to worry, ma'am. I blocked your purchases from going through. If you actually intend to join all life into a synthetic union, I'm sure you'd prefer doing it sober.
Director for the good of all. Gratitude unending. Being on the floor happens now.
We're about ready to move on, but if farming and logistics continue to enrapture you, you are, of course, welcome to continue servicing the station and its turgid veg.
Nope. That was a hard level, and I have, like, so much money. That's insane. But we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I feel like I really got distracted with just trying to manage the hospital that time. Maybe I shouldn't leave it on full speed. That might make for more entertaining video. Anyways, bye.